Welcome back.
Turkey bacon.
Jesus. Are we going to start every... You know what? That's the new way we start the episodes. Turkey bacon. I like it. Turkey bacon, everyone? We're keeping it. Alright. Welcome to episode 2. Really no need for an intro. You guys know what this is. If you watched episode 1. Which, if you didn't...
Go watch it.
Get off this immediately. Go watch it. Because... it's not right of you to watch episode 2 without watching episode 1. Episode 1, it's the pilot episode. You have to watch it.
What the first episode of every show.
Exactly. You won't know what's going on. You don't know who anything. You know, you're going in blind. Stop. Nope. Go. Episode 1. I'll give you a second. I'm gonna give you a second right here.
It doesn't like a little surprise though.
Hey. Do you want them to watch episode 1?
You want to watch it next?
Ooh, yeah. Watch them out of order. Watch this episode. If you want to know what's going on, stop right here. Go watch episode 1. If you want to just be completely confused or whatever you want to do, finish this episode and then go watch episode 1. Why? Because, you know, do what you want. But you're going to be confused by some of our certain things. Anyway, to start this... I'm just getting comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So, we have an agenda for this day because last time we went in blind, it wasn't bad, but we just wanted
that. We might have some disabled audience viewers, thingies. Viewers.
We went in... I don't give a fuck. We went in blind, deaf, and mute like Helen Keller. That's what happened. So you can suck my dick. Anyway, we've made an agenda for the day. Or technically for the night.
Why don't you get no print?
Why are you talking about my dick? And also, it's probably the way I'm sitting.
No, you can get a print. It's tiny.
I'm making my knees
It's
up.
tiny.
We're on a podcast. Speak professionally.
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, so we've got our agenda. We're gonna talk about a few things, but what we're gonna start with is the bike heist. So let me give a little backstory on what I mean by the bike heist. So me and him, back in
7th grade, going into 8th.
Summer after 7th grade, we used to sneak out with 2 people.
Some hoes.
Sure, yeah. We won't say names, but we used to sneak out all... Really?
All the time.
Anyway, we used to sneak out with them all the time. We had a great time. One of these times, he left, and it was just me with them. We snuck out. We stole some bikes. Well, in the process of stealing these bikes, I may or may not have scratched an old man's truck, who I found out was his dead grandfather's truck. And, in the process of finding out it was his dead grandfather's truck, he came to my front door the next day bawling his eyes out.
Let's not forget how I tried warning you. And
He attempted to warn me about the cops being aware. I did not believe him. So what happened was his mother told the police it was me that did it.
She ratted on him.
She ratted. My mom still don't like your mom for that.
I don't care what your mom thinks about my mommy. My mommy doesn't either.
Fair enough. But, yeah, so I stole some bikes. We returned one bike. Actually, we think we lost the other one. The guy didn't care about the bikes that we took from him, though, because they were in the back of his truck. It was when I was dropping one of them down, I scratched the shit out of the side of his truck. Felt awful. I don't know. I must have dropped it against and scratched the side, but in the process of this, I scratched the dude's truck. I didn't realize it was his dead grandpa's because, you know, he didn't have a label that said R.I.P. Gramps on the side or some shit. Like, it.
One of the Gramps.
Like,
forever in that pack.
We're on YouTube.
Can you continue talking?
Anyway, you haven't said much anything. This is kind of like...
This is your story.
You were part of it, too.
Just trying to warn you, that's it. The rest is all you.
Fair enough. Okay,
It was making me seem like I'm a bad host.
You kind of are a bad
It's your
host.
story.
But you are a bad host. To watch episode 1, you will know he's a bad host
I'm not.
because he didn't say much of anything.
You kept repeating yourself. You just kept talking.
That's what a podcast is.
You weren't being entertaining. You were boring.
I was not boring.
More people said they liked me more.
Yeah, because I talked more, so they.
I'm a crowd favorite.
You're not a crowd favorite.
I'm a crowd favorite.
You're not.
I'm a crowd favorite.
You had Max say you were a crowd favorite.
And everyone who liked this comment.
The 2 people that liked this comment.
Who said
you liked the comment?
No, I didn't.
I had to unlike it.
No, I did.
You liked
Put
it
your
on.
password in.
You liked it on the account. What are we doing?
No, we're gonna go look.
Yeah, I told you I unliked it.
Now we're gonna go see me likes Max's comment has.
If you don't. All right. Okay, where is it? That's not it. 2. And it had 3.
Okay, so
And one of them was
so
ours.
that's 3 people who said I'm.
No, it
they like
had
me.
3 and it one and we had the
Max,
likes.
then 2 other. 3 people.
One of the likes was our account and I unliked it.
So why is the like still there?
It's not.
So how many likes does it have right now?
Look, it can have 3, but I took it off.
Okay, so there's 2 likes
One
plus
of them-
Max.
One of them is. I think one of the likes is Max.
I don't think you can like your own comment, can
Yeah,
you?
you can.
So still, that's 2 people though. Who had said in the comments they liked you more? Who?
Fine, I'm not a good host, okay?
Like-
Actually, no, I'm a good host. You just you're black. They have to like you. I mean, like, who doesn't
a
like?
minority?
Who doesn't like black people? Black people are amazing. White people are just white. That's just all they are.
Why you touch my leg?
Nah,
You did. I felt it.
This is the blanket.
No, I felt you touch my knee.
I might have went like that.
Why you touch me
I
again?
went like that.
Stop touching me. Stop
bitch.
trying to touch my print.
I'm all the way down here where your knee is.
That's my wee wee.
Okay.
That's my tip
Okay.
you're touching.
Okay.
All right, let's continue.
Anyway, we stole the bikes. I scratched the guy's truck. The guy pulled up to my house. I ended up having to give. My mom ended up giving one person $200. The other person her bike. Meaning, she lost a very nice bike in the process, and
That whack ass bike.
her bike that she gave was amazing. No, she had a very nice bike. Like, it was like a $300 mountain bike. Did you just try to bite me?
Fuck no, I didn't.
Yes, you did. They could see that. That one wasn't
No,
under.
tell me if the comments if I did it.
Dude, I hate how much they're gonna lie on my name here. Because they just don't like me. They're just against everything I say. Stop.
But yeah, continue your story.
Dude, stop.
Let's continue the story.
The story's over with.
Oh, what's the next story? What are we talking about now?
Well, our agenda, next on the agenda was Jeffrey Dahmer. Can you please stop fake ejaculating under the blanket?
Who's I'm faking it?
Jeffrey Dahmer. How do we want to get into that?
How do we?
Well, it was your topic. You came up with it.
How many people did he kill again?
I think it was 19? Fact check.
I think it was 27.
No. That's, I think, Ted Bundy.
I could take out more people than Jeffrey Dahmer did and eat them.
Weird flex.
We'll go to school, preschool.
I
Kill
said
everyone in that
So
fucking
17.
ass building.
17. I was right. Well, I said 19 or 17, so I was kind of right.
Then Ted Bundy had 26, 27.
Somewhere. I don't want to fact check that. That's not important.
Yes, huh?
Not to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Ted Bundy was inspired by Jeffrey.
I believe Jeffrey Dahmer. No, weird. I'm trying to do a timeline here. I don't know who was first.
I forget. It was either Ted Bundy was inspired by Jeffrey or Jeffrey was inspired by him.
We'll see.
One of them was inspired by one of them.
See, they both went for different genders, though. See, Jeffrey Dahmer was gay and ate people and went after dudes. Ted Bundy killed and raped women.
So if you watched the documentary, it talked about it too.
Yeah. They talk about... I don't know who it was, though. I think it might have been.
I think just the killing.
Now I gotta fact check and see.
I think just the killing part was.
When did the Ted Bundy murders happen? He was from 1974 to 1978. And then Dahmer murders. Oh, it was the can I see?
Dang.
It was the 80s. And so I'm gonna get so Dahmer was inspired by Bundy.
Let me grab my gun real quick.
Your laser pointer.
My gun.
So Dahmer was inspired by Bundy. Okay, you wanted to talk about this and you're not paying attention. Like,
my bad. Take the laser away from me.
Yeah.
Here, take my strap on too. Hold on. Thank you.
Get back to being focused.
Alright, ready?
This was your topic.
You're right. How are we gonna start it off?
We just did. We started. He had Jeffrey Dahmer. It was in the 70s. I feel like most people know the Jeffrey Dahmer story to an extent.
Yeah.
I think you more brought it. You brought it up as a topic. I didn't know what you wanted to talk about. Those. Are there any specific points you wanted to make? What do you mean you didn't either?
You wanted a topic. I gave you a topic.
Oh my, you're terrible. I should not let you be the co-host of this podcast.
You agreed with it?
I agreed with it because I thought because you had said you watch it and it was fresh in your mind, like you knew what to talk about with it.
But like, what points am I gonna make? Like, which ones?
You're the one who brought the topic up, so you should know what points you want to make.
But what if I don't?
Then why the hell did you bring the topic up?
Because you asked for a topic.
I asked for a topic that we could actually talk about.
Yeah, but we never said what points.
Okay, we're not talking about Jeffrey Dahmer because this fucking idiot decided to bring it up as a topic, and even though he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
I know a lot about it. But what topics?
I don't know enough about it. I can add in and make comments, but really, this is your topic, buddy.
Why you being so mean?
Because you haven't talked.
You're mean.
You don't talk enough.
You're a terrible friend. I'm not going to tell your mom.
You don't talk enough on the podcast.
They still like me more.
Yeah, which is bullshit because you don't try.
You try too hard.
Okay, I'm not trying too hard. I have to try as hard as I do because nobody else is here to talk.
No,
because when your co-host doesn't say anything, sits here and eats Cheez-Its.
I haven't ate Cheez-Its yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Watch episode 1. You'll really know what I mean by eats the Cheez-Its. Dude, I swear to God. You put those fucking Cheez-Its down. No, you don't get no Cheez-Its till you talk about Dahmer. No Cheez-Its till Dahmer is talked about.
You know what's crazy?
Can we finish the Cheez-Its first?
No. About how the Jeffrey Dahmer's neighbor called the cops over 15 times in this man of 6 months about him, and they never listened.
Yeah,
and then the kid got raped. Almost got raped.
Yeah, no, because I remember she called the cops the one time when he brought the kid, one of that really young, like, Asian kid home. Mm-hmm. And the cops even came and he convinced the cops it was his boyfriend and that he had drank too much. Like, were the cops not, did they not care? Was it like, what was it?
I should have checked ID.
Yeah, you would think.
But they didn't check ID.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Now his grandma was legit there as his friend was roofied, and just let him just wander off into the distance.
Yeah.
I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, you would think they would have thought, like...
You're a thought.
Okay, jeez, damn. That was so random. But, yeah, it's like she called... It's like they knew he was... It's like they knew he was doing it, but, like, they knew something was going on. But it also didn't help. This was back in Wisconsin during the 80s. Cops were racist. and it was a black woman.
And Asian.
Yeah, he was a white blonde male
Glasses.
with glasses. They never seemed like, to the cops, that seemed like the perfect old Joe. Now
Joe, his name was Jeffrey.
I don't like doing a podcast with you anymore.
Why?
I need a new
You're
podcast.
just
I
you're
need
not
a new
getting your
co-host.
facts aren't
I need a new
straight.
co-host. I need a new co-host.
Your facts
I
aren't
need a new
straight.
co-host.
You need to get your facts right.
Dude, it's a saying.
A white person saying?
Probably. I don't really know how many black people I've heard say the perfect old Joe.
No, I've never heard it before.
Yeah, it's probably a white people saying that, yeah.
However, my white family.
Yeah, but your white family's pretty blackwashed.
No.
But then for some reason...
My white family's like Scott and all of them.
Oh, fuck Scott.
No. Go Scott.
You can get out of my house.
Go cheating. We love cheating.
You can get out of my house, bro. That's fucked. Now I want to get into the topic. Scott Kemmler, you're a punk ass bitch. Fuck you. I hope you go big with this shit. Now I just wanted to see that.
Still my cousin.
I do not care. You're a cheater. Piece of shit.
He did it on accident.
It's not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not a thing.
It's like say your mom had a twin and you accidentally fucked the wrong twin.
Yeah, that's an accident.
That's what happened.
No, it's not.
The
My
girl
mom
the girl looked like your mom.
No, he knew what he did.
No, the girl looked like your mom.
That piece of shit knew what he did.
Hey, Brayden.
No.
But I
No.
fuck you, Scott. You're a piece of shit.
There you go. Jesus. But, alright, well, the Jeffrey Dahmer topic didn't really work out. Good job. Okay.
We're talking about it.
This is the time of the podcast to get into Powerade. Get your electrolytes. Get your technical difficulties. But Powerade. Buy Powerade. Please
Buy
sponsor.
Powerade right
Please
now.
sponsor. We want the sponsor for Powerade.
Alright, we love you. We drink you daily.
Every day.
And just for you, we're finna chug a glass of Gatorade. I think I stuttered. Autism kicked in.
Yeah.
Mine's too small.
Mine's just barely big enough.
Oh.
This is Powerade moment.
Powerade, we love you. Hi, Brittany, ready?
Yeah.
Whoever drinks faster gets $1.
From who?
From each other.
I'm not giving you $1.
Drink faster then.
I'm not giving you $1 no matter what.
How about drink it faster? You gotta lick my big finger.
That's
This
not
one.
happening.
But
Not happening.
Just gonna give, okay, ready? Wait. Wait. Powerade sponsor us. Took you long enough.
I don't know how the hell you chug so fast. Have you ever seen those videos of those guys who like literally like just open their throat completely and it
And
just,
they just
spill? Yeah, like or like
Yo,
the
I
ones
can't
that go like,
imagine that.
or they go ooh, 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 and then and it just spills down their throat like it's nothing. Like what the?
I think that's what I basically just did.
I don't know how the fuck they do that.
Now I want another Powerade.
Yeah, we kind of just chugged our Powerades.
We could have savored it.
Yeah. Oh well.
We got Powerades in here. There's those red ones back there.
Yeah.
We can save those for later though.
Yeah, save those for later. Powerade. Buy Powerade. It's good.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. It gives you, it has
It has
50% more electrolytes versus the leading sport drinks.
So how do the leading ones?
Only has 80 calories. It has 240 milligrams of sodium. It only has 21 grams of sugar. It's a lot, actually, for this.
That's almost a zip.
Okay, we're done talking about Powerade. Bye, Powerade. Powerade, please sponsor us.
Sponsor us, please. I'll give you a cheese if you sponsor us.
Oh.
Put a new box of cheeses for every podcast. You gotta have cheeses on standby now, Burden.
I gotta have Cheez-Its. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's the Powerade moment of the day. Bye, Powerade. Alright. Now let's get back
Hey,
into
the
our...
two man texted.
Okay.
What is that?
So, we're gonna get into... You remember for your birthday going to Six Flags?
That was so
Six
fun.
Flags. So, we had made the plan to go to Six Flags for his birthday. He invited me.
Of course, that's my birthday. We're the Fried Bologna brothers.
No. The day I was meant to go to Six Flags... Or no, the day I was meant to go to your house... Because we were leaving the next day early to go to Six Flags. My grandpa just died. There's no putting it peacefully. He's dead. Brody's in a pack. It's my grandpa. I'm alive.
R.I.P. Grandpa.
Yeah, R.I.P. I love you, Grandpa. You never met him.
So?
But I loved my grandpa, but he died, unfortunately. Same day I was meant to go to Six Flags. So I spent about... How long?
About 2 hours of grieving.
How long? No, a little longer than that. It was just, I kind of, like, did it in paces. Like, so, I guess me and him were never that close. So, like, it hurt, but, like, it wasn't like it was gonna I mean, it still affects me. Like, I do a lot of the shit that I wouldn't be doing if he was still alive. Like, mowing and all that shit I do at my grandma's. And how shit has been at my grandma's.
Oh, I remember when I was younger. When I was when I lived over on Middle Street, bro, in that yellow house.
Yeah.
My mom told me one of my grandmas on my dad's side died, right? I thought it was my grandma. And I started bawling my eyes out. Then she tells me it was my great grandma. I completely stopped crying. I was like, oh. Okay. Because I love my grandma.
Granny on top.
Both grannies on top.
I never met your other grandma.
I don't know, but she always be giving me money. Sometimes she saves me, she passes me at 50.
See, I love your granny because she's
She's granny.
just granny. There's nothing to it, but she's just granny. Come on, granny, if you ever watch this, you a real jit. You a real street thug.
No, granny's not.
Granny's not a street thug, but granny, you a jit for real. I think granny should be gifted the N-word pass. What do you think?
What?
You think granny should be gifted the N-word pass?
Granny does not need the Ever Pass.
What makes you say that?
She's gonna let it fly.
She's gonna let it fly?
Yeah.
You think if you gave your grandmother the N-word pass, she would just let it tear?
Yeah, she would be charged with the heinous hate crimes.
So granny should not be gifted the N-word pass. No. So we gonna keep granny's whiteness at a level that is at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anyway, we'll circle back to what I was saying. Day of that I'm supposed to leave to go to his house so we can go to Six Flags. My dad calls me in the kitchen. He's like tearing up. My dad doesn't cry. So this was weird. Then Brody tells me grandpa's put in a pack. Intestines just said, can't tell me nothing. They gave up. You don't have to laugh in the Cheez-It box.
I'm counting my Jesus that I left. 1, 2, 3.
It's almost worse. You just laugh, bro. It's almost worse that you're trying to hide it.
No, it's counting my Jesus.
But he unfortunately passed away the same day I was supposed to leave. So I'm in the car with just his mother. He did not come to come get me.
That was Granny.
No.
Granny took y'all back.
Granny took us back. Your mother, you came with that time too. Your mother was willing to pick me up. So I said a few words to her and then I sat there quietly.
Wait, why did I go with her? She came from work.
I think it might have been that. So I'm sitting in the car with your mother, quietly just not talking. Even when Alliance got in the car, I wasn't talking. I was just kind of doing
It's a vibe all the time.
I had my AirPods in, I think, and I think I was just sitting there listening to music and vibing out and, like, zoning because I was upset. Like, it genuinely affected me. obviously I'm not that I don't care, but I've it didn't take much time to let it go, you know. And Six Flags was fire. We had a great time. Six Flags was.
I was huzz hunting.
We were huzz hunting at No, you were huzz hunting at Six Flags.
You had the She-Man.
I was with
A She-Man.
not a she-man. I was with a girl that is not exactly the most best looking.
Very mask.
I swear to God, come on, I will bring up some of your exes. You don't want me to do that.
Do it.
We're on a podcast. Go on. You want me to shout them out?
Whisper.
You want me to shout them out?
No,
I'll shout them out.
No, tell me.
No, you want me to shout them out?
Shout them out right now. Do it. Do it.
Lexi Flory.
Oh, fuck
That
was
big hippopotamus.
Fuck that big bitch, bro. Fuck that big bitch.
Well, what if she's one of our
I
subscribers?
don't give a fuck.
We just lost a subscriber.
Fuck that big bitch.
We love everyone
Sometimes.
for no matter what their size, height, skin color, hair color. We love everyone equally. Unless you're trans.
So what was you saying to me earlier? What were you saying to me earlier? Alright, okay.
But, yeah. We love everyone equally. We don't dislike
Why would you kiss me? You love me just as much as you love Jalen. So kiss me. Right now, come on. See if you don't love everyone equally.
Okay. Nobody is bad except for like Hitler and shit. Well, fuck no, you went into Hitler last time, so maybe he's a good person. Fucking apparently,
It was. He didn't mean to do it. He was brainwashed.
he's white.
Mm-hmm. By the German government. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
So of course, for his 15th birthday, we went to Six Flags. Yes.
Mhm.
For his 15th birthday, we went to Six Flags, and that happened to be my grandpa's 75th last year on Earth.
August 1st is gonna be Grandpa's.
August 1st? No, wait. No, it was August 2nd. It's Blake's birthday when he died. The same day my grandpa died is the same day my brother's birthday is. So when my brother turns 18, it'll have been a year since my grandpa died. My grandpa saw none of his grandkids hit 18. No, that's not true. I have other cousins that have hit it. I have like one cousin that's 18.
And
I
a
have
girl.
I have two girl cousins who are over 18. They're ugly. Nothing against them, but like I don't think that you would disagree with my opinion. Ugly people are good. We don't not like them. Just everyone finds people attractive for different reasons. Yeah, that was great. All right.
Savannah.
See, that's a definition of a cheating whore. See, that's the definition of a whore who can't not be a whore. She just likes to fuck every dude who will text her. Kaylee.
See.
Yeah. That's the definition of a cheating whore.
You gotta get mine the right one. You gotta cheat on more than me.
I guess so.
I know if you were a female, you would have killed yourself by now.
Probably. I'd have done it like Taya, but I would have completed the job.
Oh, you attention seeking bitch.
Yeah.
I just hate about a box of Cheez-Its.
But,
I know Cheez-Its. That's the end of this Cheez-It segment.
what?
So that's the end of this Cheez-It
Oh,
segment.
that's the end of the Cheez-It segment. Is that a thing now? Do I gotta keep buying Cheez-Its?
You do. There's not the extra toasted ones.
You don't like those?
No.
No. Fuck,
You
I
give me
like
those.
those ones. I kind of do. So what if I just only buy extra toasted?
And there's no more Cheez-It segment.
Drop in the comments, do we like the Cheez-It segment? Like when he eats Cheez-Its on the podcast. Is that a yes? Is that a no? Is that a...
Max, tell us, is it a yes or a no?
Max, I swear to God, if you're the only one who comments, we're not taking your opinion.
Max, say like the comment if you agree.
Don't do that again. You only had one person like your comment. Because I know you liked your own motherfucking comment, you motherfucker. I know that had to be you. I know you liked that damn comment. I know he liked that comment.
Yeah, it was Max.
So...
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I knew you liked it. Did you like it on your other account?
Yeah. Only Max. He was only Max.
You still win though. Nobody said me.
Yeah, I don't fucking like you.
They don't like either of us. They just Max likes you. Max is you. I was about to say they don't.
Max
really,
on my day
I
one.
was about to say they don't really.
Max is more of a day one than you. He was there before you.
Yeah, but I mean, like. Okay. Anyway, what's next on the agenda? After talking, this is your segment.
What was it called again? Let me get a peep. I didn't get to see it again.
Damn, like that was a very.
Oh. Landon Family Strokes. So back in was it 2024?
It would have been about our 8th grade year. It would have been our 8th grade year, 8th grade the summer after, roughly around there.
So 2024.
Yeah.
So back in 2024, we had this friend. It was a little trio. It was me, Burden.
I want to point out before all this, we had had a few trios that never really worked out. Me and him always were friends throughout them, mostly. But we had never found a trio. We tried a few times, and then we started hanging out with this kid, because he went to school with me while you were doing online. I hung out with him a few times.
Got any more snacks in your room?
No, I do not have any more snacks in my room.
Chips in your bag.
No, there's no more chips in my bag.
You got nothing here.
You gotta stop whispering it, because it just confuses me. No, there's no more snacks. Talk about your story.
Oh, so yeah, it was. His name was Landon, right? He was a cool kid. He was cool. We hung out for like a few months. How long was it?
Yeah, I was hanging out with him from about halfway, maybe like a little over halfway through 8th grade.
So how long?
Well, we hung out all the way up until the halfway to maybe towards the end of the summer.
Approximately how many months?
I don't know.
So I'll say about like 3 or 4 months. I was hanging out with him.
You maybe. I feel like we hung out a little longer though.
5 or 6.
Cause remember that first time we hung out with him at Caspin's?
Oh, so like 6 or 7.
I can fact check actually.
No, we're just gonna go 6 or 7. 6, 7. Alright, but 6 or 7 months. We was hanging out with him. Then I went to his dad's house. Never been there before. And his stepsister came over. She was a little pretty little thing. She was my age, right? So like I had him put me on. So we were dating, fuck with each other type shit, right? One day, I wake up to a bunch of messages from her. Baby, I'm sorry. Landon raped me.
She tried to say that he raped her, but I had already talked to Landon, and Landon had pretty much admitted to having sexual intercourse with his stepsister. By choice. He's not a rapist. But
by choice. She even told her parents. Her parents caught them. But some reason she had to tell me, oh, he raped me. I'm sorry. They broke my phone. Yada, yada, yada. Bunch of bull poo.
You could say bullshit.
No.
I
don't care. Bunch of bull poo, right? So.
Fuck YouTube algorithm.
So.
I haven't said that yet.
I was mad as fuck at him. I was ready to kill, bro. Then I talk to him. He tells me the truth. I talk to his stepmom. She tells me the truth. Then I tried talking to her, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was horny, and he was just there." Mind you, I was coming over the next day.
It's her stepbrother too. You would
that
like
too.
have some self-respect. It's your stepbrother. That's gross.
So that's it. That's it. Well, no, I started beef with him. Told him was on site. Told him I was gonna shoot his house up, post his address and shit. Then his dad called my mama and snitched on me. I got in a little bit of trouble.
Within this, me and him stopped being friends. But then recently, we've talked a few times. I've got no problem with him. I actually wouldn't mind hanging out with him again. It's just...
If his stepsister comes, that's a no.
It's just weird. It's just I can't get out of my head that he did such a thing.
Then he had the audacity to say it was good.
Yeah, that really.
Then he said it was good.
That one really, really just. Like, how are you gonna say it was good?
That's wild.
That's like, you should be like, it was the worst mistake I ever made. Like, then people will be like, okay, he fucked up. You said it was good.
You said you
You
liked
went
it.
back multiple times because you
Hold on.
Yeah,
They were dating.
They were. Oh yeah, jeez, we didn't even get to the worst part. We find out after we had kind of made up and made it cool for. That's when they found out them two were dating. When you two were dating, right?
Yeah.
Meaning that she had two boyfriends, one of them which being her stepbrother.
They also fucked multiple times.
I know. I was about to say that. They went back and did it multiple times. He told me they did it 3 times in one day.
Wicked.
It's just, like, I don't... That's just so odd to me that someone would really do that.
Go fuck their stepsister.
It's just so weird. I mean, he was a cool, funny kid and all, and I got no...
He was a little ugly.
And he looks better now. Have you seen him recently?
I still look better. She still should have waited that one day.
Well, clearly, she didn't only wait a day.
She could.
She didn't only have to wait a day. Apparently, they had been doing it.
Like she did. She could got some better dick. She missed out.
Mm-hmm.
And he was ugly.
Yeah, back then.
He was bald at the time.
He wasn't bald. Wait, was that when we went bald?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he was bald.
He was bald. I was a sexy little nigga.
YouTube. Fuck you,
No.
suck my dick.
Oh.
Anyway, continuance.
Oh, it was a cute little boy.
It was let's go to a continuance for a second. So yeah, he was an alright kid, no problem. He wasn't really like, he was he was cool to hang out with. We vibed pretty well.
Yeah, he was cool, but
And
like
then
your stepsister.
like that's just like, it's hard to like forget about the fact that like
He was
you got it on with your step.
But like also he was supposed to be one of our best friends.
Like me and him were
And
like,
he was just dating his best friend's girlfriend.
he did tell me that recently. He did tell me recently that you and him were never that close.
We hung out we shared the same clothes.
He said that he always liked me way more.
No.
And that the only reason he really like continued to hang out with you was because you were my best friend, and that when me and you stopped talking, the only reason he stayed friends with you was because I forget why. He told me some like reason. I think he said because he knew at the end of the day we were gonna start being friends again, and that because I think he had known, we had told him about the multiple times we had like gotten into
Why would
problems.
he ask me to hang out?
I don't know. Maybe he was lying, but he said he always liked me more, which, I mean, that was obvious.
Yeah.
We vibed well together.
He hung out with me more once I met him. He was always with me.
He was over at my house a lot, though.
But like most of the time, I was there too. But also, I hung out
That's
with
not
him a lot
true.
more.
He hung out at my house by himself with just me and him a lot.
We did too.
He hung out with me all the time.
Well, so the day I leave, he comes.
Yeah. Or there was a few days where you would leave and like you two both stayed and you would leave and then he would end up coming back sometimes. Not because I didn't like you, it was because you usually had to go back to Lima and Landon didn't have a reason to leave.
You didn't invite me?
You had to leave.
Some of the times I stay here. We just had to leave because your mom said so.
My mom also really liked Landon.
I was better than Landon.
At that time, my mom really didn't like you. Can you move your knees? Your face is covered.
Oh, is it?
I don't know how long it's been covered. I haven't really been looking at the camera, but yeah, I don't know. Like he was cool enough. I had no problem with him. Just
why stepsissy?
Yeah, why your stepsister?
Mind you, they made a little fort too.
Yeah.
They
were making TikToks all the time. They were.
You know the Instagram he posted about her still up?
The one that I got.
No, the TikTok.
What?
Talk about love her so much. She got me driving safe in the game.
That was on Instagram.
Was it? No, I swear it's on TikTok too, on his TikTok account.
It's on his Instagram.
I swear it's on his
I wonder if I
TikTok
could still see it on his Instagram, actually. I wonder if my comment's actually still there.
You don't have TikTok, do you?
No.
I was gonna tell you to look at poo poo kaboom. Kaboom.
Is he still following me? I believe so.
I wish I had my other bonnet. Should I start wearing my pink bonnet?
Maybe that'd be cool. I don't think I have him. Anyway. There was a Instagram of him talking about a girl and that he really liked her. We did not, neither of us knew it was about
My girlfriend.
his stepsister, so yeah, that was a fun something. I mean, there's really not much else to dive into there. He fucked his stepsister. It was weird. I have no real problem with the
His
kid.
bitch ass daddy owe me money.
His mom's a clout chaser on the internet. Not his mom, his stepmom.
Yeah,
She made an entire Instagram post about the comment. So I made a this is gonna sound
pretty wild comment.
So we were on the phone, me and him. I was already commenting on his post, really messed up stuff, right? Like, I think I said I was gonna bomb him. Like, I was saying some messed up stuff. Well, but
many times before, but I wind up at church with my stupid heart. Oh,
you can't do that. I gotta be able to speak.
you can't.
Shut up.
They just need a little bit of vocals. God damn! If I stutter one more fucking time, I'm gonna fucking jump out that window, bro.
But I made a rather not exactly the best comment to make. It was a rather inappropriate comment.
Very inappropriate.
Yeah. But I was on the phone with him. Obviously, stop. I can.
What?
I see you doing it in the camera.
What?
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I'm looking at you directly. If you look at me and I look at you, it's like we're looking at each other.
I don't know, but you're really fucking ugly.
Fuck you.
I thought you was gonna hit me.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You're not something cute right now.
I got a couple people who say otherwise.
Anyway,
I single mom.
I made a solidly fucked up comment to one of his. I can't say that.
No, what was it? Say it.
I can't say the comment. I physically am not.
I will say it.
Not no.
I will.
You're not allowed to.
I'm a graper.
Yeah, so obviously I thought this was an old Instagram because it looked like I think it had said like a while. I think it was posted like a while ago. Like it looked like an old post.
It wasn't an old post. It was a recent post.
When I had clicked on it, it was like it seemed old as shit. Because I'm pretty sure he had told me it was. Because I asked him who it was about, and then I put the comment down, and he's on the phone with me, and then he said yay back. His mother makes a Instagram video saying you knew who he was talking about, like saying I'm messing with the wrong dad. I did not know he was talking about his stepsister.
She called herself Mama Bear.
Yeah, she was
She was a wild card.
Yeah. She threatened me on an Instagram post.
I threatened her back.
She was. Yeah. Anyway, that's about all that needs to be said in that topic. There's really nothing left. What was our last thing on the agenda?
Freaky, I'm scared. Oh!
We wanted to get into this because we were having a conversation about it earlier.
This is a good conversation.
Yeah. So Bonnie Blue, he brought up that as a one of the topics we could talk about. I was like, we don't know, and there was really not much to talk about with that. And then he said, "You hear about the petting zoo?" And I said, "What do you mean the petting zoo?" This guy tells me she had a petting zoo event where she was going to let men come into a little like closed-in area, right?
She's in a cage.
Yeah, she's in a cage, and they can reach in and do whatever they want to her. Like,
Until OnlyFans banned her because she was gonna do it.
Yeah, it was like it became really controversial and got her in trouble, and she ended up doing it. But
Plus, she took 1,000 men in one night.
yeah.
Then we talk about how she could have went to prison.
Yeah, so this was really the more interesting part about it. Bonnie Blue, she sleeps with 1,000 men in a night, right? Not every man's clean. Say like one of the first 10 guys she slept with had AIDS. She contracts AIDS and then gives...
Wait, can you contract AIDS that fast?
That's the thing, though.
We don't know. We were just assuming.
I guess I could fact... I don't really care enough.
We don't want to sound stupid.
Alright, we'll do a fact check. We'll do a fact check. Alright, well...
If we are wrong, then we do sound stupid. But still.
How long...
Let's not get corrected in the comments.
Does it take to contract AIDS after intercourse?
Where'd my cheese box go? I think there's some in it still.
It takes up to 2 to 4 weeks. So, yeah, everything we said would not be a thing.
Damn, that's a good conversation.
It was. What we said was is if she were to contract the AIDS in the process of the 1,000 men, she would give men AIDS, and giving someone AIDS without telling them, well, but she wouldn't know. She wouldn't know she had AIDS.
But giving someone AIDS without telling them is attempted murder.
Not if you don't know.
I mean, if you knew.
She wouldn't have known, though, because you gotta think...
But you gotta think she's a porn star. She has to get tested.
Yeah, but you gotta think she can't get tested after every man. She's gotta get them all down in one night. Plus,
she probably got tested beforehand.
And then also, HIV does take 2 to 4 weeks to actually contract itself. Like, to become... I noticed there was a screw in there. But, yeah. But, like, I just find it so weird how, like, she started as, like, probably a normal person. Normal little girl. Started off in life as a normal little girl and then went to... Can you not do that? Like, you've been doing that for a minute and it's been pissing me off. I just haven't said anything.
Why?
It pisses me off.
Why does it piss
you off? It pisses me off. I don't know why. Don't make me try to think of an explanation because I genuinely don't have one. Stop. I don't know. Stop. I'm a complex person. Stop.
You're not complex. You're very simple.
That's not true.
That is. Cut your room. Very simple.
I'm not a simple person.
One that's not simple is your desk. The most random shit up here.
I mean, like...
Is this from the original podcast?
Yes, it is.
What the hell?
I just forgot to throw it away.
Yeah, I thought these were that's mine.
Yeah. But, like... She just, like, she takes 1,000 men in a day.
Take them all down.
Like, isn't Lily Phillips, or whatever her name is, the girl that did 100 men in a day? The British girl, Lily Phillips, right?
Bonnie Blue's British.
No, I'm thinking Lily Phillips sounds right.
Lily
I saw
Phillips.
something about it on TikTok.
I don't know who that is. But, like, how long did the men last? Like, was it just, like, were they standing in line jerking off ready to nut?
Or maybe she just, I don't know, maybe she
It can't be. Because, like, 1,000 men? Imagine how the last one had, like, she's all tired, worn out. The last one just has to go.
I don't know how they did that.
She'll be having constant orgasms for 24 hours.
Yeah, she's like, I really don't know.
Her coochie had to hurt.
Probably, yeah. I guess I didn't think about it like that.
There's gonna be tiny dicks, big ass dicks, medium dicks, micro dicks.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Imagine having a tiny dick or a medium dick, right after a big dick brolic black man went.
Yeah. She just confuses me.
Like,
I don't know.
it's like a throwing a hospital hallway.
There's no what?
Never mind.
There's no point in really trying to get into depth. We don't know. There isn't really much left to talk about with that. I mean, she had a petting zoo thing planned. It didn't work. Thank God. That would have been gross. She fucked 1,000 men in a day. Gross, but she should be convicted of something. I hope she goes to jail. I mean, genuinely,
look.
she is just genuinely disgusting.
Nah, she's some slight shit.
All right, well, I believe that that's probably a wrap to this episode. We've talked about. Oh, you want to do it again? All right, but it's probably a wrap to this episode. We've covered a few topics. Like I said, we would in the first episode we would actually plan them out better. Granted, never asking him for suggestions on serious stuff again.
Bonnie Blue was mine. Landon was mine. The bikes were mine.
Yeah, but I talked about them all.
But they were my
you
topics.
talked about the Landon. Bonnie Blue was half and half. The bike was on me.
I brought up Bonnie Blue. I said the bike.
No, I'm saying the bike was all mine when I talked.
But like it was my topic.
But I talked all about it.
I chose the topics. So why would you ask me not to choose the topics after the topics that we just did were good topics?
Remember Jeffrey Dahmer?
When we got a little bit into it.
Not really.
Just a little bit.
We spent more time me getting mad at you for saying the topic and then going, I don't know what to say.
Well, that was entertaining.
No, not really.
How you know?
They wanted to hear about it.
Anyway,
that's probably going to be a wrap to this episode, episode 2. Whenever the next episode comes out, we're not really sure. We're not going to have a posting schedule. We're really just going to drop them whenever we feel like. I mean, I don't want to schedule it. I don't want to do actual normal people and do it every Wednesday. No, whenever an episode comes out, you'll see it. So, yeah, that is episode 2.
Have an amazing day, night, evening, week.
Bye, Powerade.
We love you, Powerade.
Sponsor us.
Powerade.
Fuck you, YouTube.